channel. Hey girl, if you're an old friend, and welcome if you've never been. If you're an old friend, go ahead and tap in and hit that like button to let me know you're here. If you're new, all you gotta do is hit the subscribe button so we can become friends. So y'all, with me recently being determined as pre-diabetic, I've made a lot of changes in the way that I eat. So I wanted to bring you all along for the day to let you know how I eat and what changes I've made to be able to still kind of eat the way that I like, but make a few healthier choices. So I'm determined to reverse this whole diagnosis completely and also just make healthier choices overall. So I'm gonna bring y'all along to show y'all what you know, what I eat and some changes that you may want to take as well. So first things first, I have to get my coffee. So we're gonna go ahead and fix that, and I'm gonna show you what I do different. Okay, so I just have my coffee here, and so I just like to add some zero sugar syrup, whatever flavor I have on hand. Today I just add brown sugar cinnamon, so I just add some of that. And then instead of creamer, I add a protein shake. So and then recently I have been taking this soursop bitters. This is, a natural remedy. It cleans your colon. It protects you against a lot of different harmful entities. It's very, very good for you to naturally clean your body out and keep you safe from all type of diseases and stuff like that. So this is actually my third bottle. I take 2 capfuls every day. It has a very, very, very strong bitter taste. So what I do to combat that is I actually add it into my coffee. So with the bitterness of the coffee, it kind of, takes that taste out, and I'm able to take it like that. So if you're somebody who is already familiar with soursop and you know how nasty and bitter it tastes, if you've been looking for a way to be able to better tolerate it, this is what I do. Add it into coffee and it will cut that bitter taste. So I give it a good shake and add my 2 capfuls. Sometimes I even do 3, depending on how I'm feeling. But today I'm gonna just do 2 with a little bit, extra with the spillage. So I stir this up, and this is my coffee for the day. So I don't really eat breakfast right away. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and drink my coffee, go ahead and get myself together, and then I'll be back. Okay, y'all. So for me, breakfast has 2 categories. So it's either breakfast or it's a morning snack. So it all just depends on how I'm feeling and what time I'm ready to eat. Whatever time my body tells me, okay, I want to eat. So if I'm going for breakfast, then I would typically have something like these whole wheat English muffins with a piece of turkey bacon and some type of jelly. So I have these sugar-free preserves. So I got strawberry and grape. That's something new that I'm trying out. I've tried the grape one. It's actually pretty good. I haven't tried the strawberry yet, but that's what I would put on my English muffin with my bacon. And it's really good, actually. Or I might have these waffles. I just have the Simple Truth brand from Kroger. Gluten-free home-style waffles. These, for 2 waffles, is only 5 grams of sugar. Or these protein pancakes that I found at Kroger as well from Premier, which is the same brand that I use those protein shakes. And for 3 pancakes, it's 5 grams of sugar. But I will only eat 2 of these. 3 is a bit much for me. Now, yesterday I actually made me some overnight oats. I'm not really too big on overnight oats because I usually like my oatmeal hot. So, but I tried it with these. I found these 100% whole grain oats from Kroger, and I, added my chia seeds and my milk and a little, well, I didn't add yogurt that time, but typically I would add yogurt to it, but I added some blueberries on top, some sugar-free syrup, and a little bit, of sugar-free maple syrup as well. So then that turned out pretty good. I ate that yesterday for breakfast. So that is a new breakfast that I did try out. And when it comes to the snacks, I have yogurt. So these are the two brands of yogurt that I typically go for. The Chobani Zero Sugar comes in different flavors, and then the Oikos Triple Zero, which is zero sugar, zero fat, and all that. So these come in many different flavors as well. I usually get the bulk pack at Sam's of these two yogurts here. And then I just tried out these cereal here. So every now and then, not too often, I will crave some cereal. I just saw a post the other day that said something about I want cereal every 200 weeks or something like that, which is very true for me because every blue moon I'll crave some cereal, eat a little bit of it, and then I'm done. So I was trying to, look up and see what kind of cereals I can have, and Cheerios came to mind. So I typically like Honey Nut Cheerios, but I can't have that. So this one here is the Kroger brand of Cheerios. I decided to just get the store brand since I just wanted to try it out. And for a 1.5 cup serving of this, it's only 1 gram of sugar. So when I first tried it, I ain't gonna lie, it was a no. But what I did to make it get that honey note, make it get that honey nut flavor, is I added some of my sugar-free syrups that I always add to my coffee and things like that. I added some of that to the cereal dry, and then I added my milk on top, and then that helped it to taste just a tad bit, more tolerable, just a little bit, give it the honey nut Cheerio taste. So this is what I go to. Probably some more so like in the evening if I want a snack, then that's where I eat this. Not too big on cereal like that, but this is a good option. So I think right now I'm going to fix me either a pancake or waffle and some turkey bacon, and that's what I'm going to eat. So then I will be back. And this is the syrup that I use for my pancakes and waffles, and this is actually what I added, just a tad bit of this when I made my overnight oats. Some of this and some of my sugar-free flavored syrups. Okay, y'all, so now we're going to talk about snacks. So when I go for a snack, one of the things that I really like is spinach dip. So I got this spinach dip here from Sam's, and it is for a 2 tablespoon serving. It is only 1 gram of sugar, so that's really good. And then I'll eat it with these crackers here. So I got this multi-pack of crackers also from Sam's, and it comes with 3 different flavors. It has harvest wheat, the classic buttercrisp, and rosemary and olive oil, and all of them have 1 gram of sugar. So this is what I will eat as a snack or maybe a light lunch. Also, for another snack option, I really like chips. So I was on the hunt for some chips that I can have. Okay, so when you're pre-diabetic, they want you to stay away from a lot of white foods like rice, potatoes, white breads, and stuff like that. So since I can't have potato chips, I search for these here, which are whole grain. So they're 100% whole grain sun chips, and they have all these different flavors. So I typically would get some at Sam's, but this particular box I got at Kroger. And then also I usually buy my kids Pop-Tarts for one of their snacks, but I ran across these Special K crisps here, which are, they really do taste like a Pop-Tart. They come in different flavors, but they're more healthier. So I got this variety pack here from Sam's, which it comes with blueberry and strawberry. And let's see, the strawberry one is 7 grams of sugar, and the blueberry one is as well. So I try to stay at or below 5 grams of sugar. So these here are kind of, you know, teeter-tottering the line, but they are under 10, so I do like that. They, like I said, taste like Pop-Tarts, but they're smaller, little thinner, crisp. And then when I was in Kroger the other day, I actually ran across this flavor here, which is the brown sugar cinnamon. If you know, this is the best flavor Pop-Tart. So when I saw these, I just had to get them, and they are also 7 grams of sugar. So next, I wanted something else that I can eat on sweet, so I decided let's try out some Jello. Sugar-free Jello, of course. 0 grams of sugar, 0 included sugars. So this is pretty good. So I just stocked up on a number of these in different flavors: strawberry, cherry, orange. So I'm going to be eating on these as well for a snack when I want something sweet. Okay, another thing that I forgot to show when I was speaking about the morning snacks is these that I found at Walmart, which is the Fiber One 100-calorie donuts. So when I want something quick and on the go, I'll just grab one of these. They are pretty okay tasting. They're not the best thing, but they get the job done if you just want something quick and you don't have really time to get anything else. They're really small, and let's see. 3 grams of sugar. So they come in chocolate and strawberries and cream. And they're both 3 grams of sugar. Okay, so now I want to tell y'all about things that I drink throughout the day. So of course, you can't go wrong with water. You always want to drink your water. But sometimes you know you get a little tired of just plain water all the time and you want to add some kind of flavoring. So what I do is I have my sugar-free syrups here that I always go to. And this brand here is really my go-to. So if you want to pick you up, they have all different types of additives that you can add into your water, your coffee, anything that you want to add flavoring to with 0 sugar. So make sure to check the link down below. I have a code if you want to check them out. But anyway, so this here is a sweet tea one that I really like. As you can see, I'm almost done with this one. This one here is a cherry cola. This one you really want to add it into a sparkling water, so that you can get that fizz, and it really does taste like cherry cola. And speaking of sparkling water, I did find these here at Sam's. Came in a pack of 24, and they have 3 different flavors. This one is guava berry. I think the other 2 flavors, one is like a red grapefruit, and the other one is, can't remember, but it's like a reddish, pinkish can, so it's something kind of berry, I guess. But these, I'm not too keen on sparkling water, so what I do is I add in some flavoring into that as well. So I have different flavors, little fruity flavors of this as well. So that's what I add into my sparkling. And then these here are some sugar-free syrups that I found at like TJ Maxx, Ross, Marshall's, one of those. So I have a strawberry and a blueberry, and these in particular I use when I make a matcha and I want to add some flavoring to it. So these are my matcha add-ins. Then recently at my Sam's run, I found these here. So this comes in a pack of 24 as well. It comes in 3 different flavors. This one here is lemonade. I haven't tried this one yet, but I'm guessing it's like a vitamin water dupe. And then these here, Sam's as well, 24 pack as well, 3 different flavors. This one is watermelon lime. This one in particular, this flavor is really good. I think it's the best one out of the pack. These are like those ice sparkling waters. These are really good. I really recommend these. And then I have my juice here, my sugar-free juice, Minute Maid. They come in different flavors, lemonade, pink lemonade, and then I recently ran across strawberry lemonade. That one is really good. I usually get these from Kroger. With these, I don't typically just sit up and drink these on their own. What I like to do with these is use these as my chaser when I want to have an alcoholic beverage. So for me, I used to be a Henny girl, but you know, with me trying to cut down on the sugar, I switched over to tequila. So now I do drink Jose Cuervo, you know, just socially. I don't just sit up and drink all day, every day. I just drink it socially. I'm a social drinker. So when I do have my Jose, then I will add something like lemonade. I like lemonade with mine. So I will have either this plain lemonade or the strawberry or the pink lemonade. And then also from my brand that I really love, I saw this jalapeno margarita. So with these two and this, really good. So you should try it out. Okay, y'all, so for lunch, I usually have maybe some leftovers from dinner the night before, or so if it's not leftovers from the night before, it'll be tuna or a turkey sandwich on wheat bread, of course. Or I'll have half of one of these pizzas here. So this is a cauliflower crust pizza that I found at Sam's Club. And then, so as you can see, it's just a cheese pizza. So I like to add my own pepperoni. So I have these turkey pepperoni that I got from Kroger. So like I said, I'll just cook half of the pizza, put my pepperoni on there. And let's see. So 1/3 of a pizza is 4 grams of sugar. I've never read this before, so maybe I should be eating only 1/3 of the pizza. So I'll keep that in mind the next time. So I think today's lunch, do I want tuna or do I want pizza? How do y'all make y'all tuna? What do y'all put in tuna? I've seen somebody on here, I saw how they make their tuna and they add like onions, onions and peppers and all different type of stuff in it. For me, it's just mayo, salt and pepper, sweet relish. And I used to put like a little bit of diced boiled egg, but I do not like eggs anymore. I could not eat eggs to save my life. I could not. Eggs make me literally, sometimes just the thought of eggs will make me squeamish. So for me, like I said, it's just mayo, salt and pepper, and sweet relish. But let me see which one of these I want, and then we'll go from there. Okay, y'all, so for dinner, I'm going to be cooking shrimp Alfredo. So instead of regular pasta, I did switch over to getting whole grain pasta. So I have this whole grain penne right here. So with all my pastas, I have switched over to whole grain. So with the Kroger brand, they do have all different types. They also have other brands as well. I just get, whatever I feel at the moment. So they do have rotini and spaghetti pasta as well. So I do use those as well according to what I'm cooking. And then I have this Alfredo sauce, and it only has 1 gram of sugar. So this is what I'm going to be using. I do also have some Parmesan cheese in the fridge that I'm going to, whip up. But this is quick and easy. Okay, y'all, so now it's time for dessert, and I'm big on, I need something sweet after I eat. So I have some options here. So first of all, I got these Fiber One brownies. This is the chocolate fudge kind. I got these from Walmart. And then recently, I saw that they had other flavors, so I picked up this pack right here from Kroger, and this is the brownies as well, but this is the chocolate chip cookie. These are pretty decent. They're not the best when it comes to getting that brownie flavor. I mean, they're okay. I would say they're like a 7.5. So they do the trick, I guess. And then I have some pudding. So 0 sugar pudding, and I got chocolate as well as vanilla. So we're gonna try these out. And then I recently just picked up these from Kroger, which is the Atkins peanut butter cups. Of course, it's giving Reese's, but with me, the Reese's, they have a good balance of peanut butter and chocolate. They have a lot of peanut butter flavor with the chocolate peeking through. For these, they don't have as much peanut butter flavor as I would like, but they are 0 grams of sugar, so they do the trick. And then they're like really thin, so that's the thing about these. Like, that's how thin they are. So just do the trick every now and then. And then what I really like is these Kind bars here. So they are Kind bar minis. They have dark chocolate nuts and sea salt, peanut butter dark chocolate, and then caramel almond and sea salt. These here are really good. Let me show you how small they are though. When they said mini, they meant mini. So I try to be, disciplined enough to eat just one and call it a night. So I'm gonna say the dark chocolate one, the dark chocolate nuts and sea salt, this is the top flavor here. For me, the caramel almond and sea salt come in 2nd place, and then the peanut butter one is in 3rd place. And then these, okay, so the dark chocolate nut and sea salt has 3 grams of sugar, the peanut butter one 4 grams, and then the caramel almond and sea salt is 3 grams. Okay, y'all, so that was everything that I pretty much eat in a day in order to kind of still eat what I want, but still keep it, sugar-free for the most part. Hopefully you found some good items and good tips that you could use for your own self. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and go ahead and subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I will see you in my next one. Bye. Like